Welcome to the Marshall Pruitt podcast and the third IMSA DPi Soundscape. This is the number 2 Extreme Speed Motorsports Nissan Onroak DPi, shared by Scott Sharp and Ryan Dalziel at Mid-Ohio in 2018. We certainly miss the ESM team. We are very thankful, though, that their Nissan Onroak DPis did pass into new hands, with Core Auto Sport now being driven extremely hard by Colin Brown and John Bennett. This is looking back a year, though, when they were in the green and black Patron colors. Getting to hear both Scott and Ryan work the 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, 300 cc's larger than Acura's twin-turbo V6, and our very first of the 4 DPi soundscapes. Some interesting comparison items if you listen to the two back-to-back, where the Acura was, at least in my opinion, very silky smooth. This 3.8-liter motor, it's not rough by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe it just has a little more grunty, hardy something. There's a little more mechanical nastiness to it. It's a slight difference. Not as if the Acura and the Nissan and their almost identically sized twin-turbo V6s sound the same or radically different, but there's just something, to me at least, with this Nissan being wound up to over 7,000 RPMs around Mid-Ohio, where just got a little bit of extra guts, and I like that. And I love all the motors, to be honest, except for maybe one or two, but this is something to me where very, very interesting to hear how two Japanese brands come up with two different ways of doing something with almost identically sized motors, and there are definitely some differences to spot with the good old ear. All right, with all that said, let's get going around Mid-Ohio with our man Scotty Sharp and Ryan Dalziel, all brought to you by Cooper Tires and the Justice Brothers. And that was the number 2 ESM Nissan Onroak DPi being wound up around Mid-Ohio with its 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6. As I mentioned in the first 2 DPi sound features, if you're going to be at Mid-Ohio this weekend for the Acura Sports Car Challenge, please stop by Victory Lane at 5:30 on Friday the 3rd. Absolutely free, no extra passes needed to get into the paddock or into Victory Lane. Going to be doing a live episode of the Weekend Sports Cars. Going to have Acura Team Penske's Elio Castro Neves and Juan Montoya there. Those two are a riot, so we know that already. Then we're going to follow that with 3 folks from the Meyer Shank racing world, that being Michael Shank himself, an Ohio product, Catherine Legg, and Jackie Heinricher, who is the driving force behind the number 57 Caterpillar-sponsored Acura NSX GT3, driven by Cat. Free hot dogs provided by Acura and water. Please bring your fold-out camping chair, lawn chair, whatever it is. If you're a fan of beer or other adult beverages, bring those as well. Be doing our little fun and silly and occasionally serious Q&A. Ask some questions of our panel. Probably have some brand new, hopefully if they arrive in time, free Weekend Sports Car stickers to give out to you. And yeah, just trying to have a little bit of fun, give back, do something for the very hearty IMSA fans who turn out at Mid-Ohio with nothing but passion and support for all kinds of good things. So looking forward to seeing you then. And with all that said, I am Marshall Pruitt. This is the Marshall Pruitt Podcast, brought to you by Cooper Tires and the Justice Brothers. Thank you for listening.